Good day guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ernest Mampana from FX Traders, and if you're new to this channel, be sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Now in this video, we're going to do our market weekly review. Without wasting much time, let's get into the video.
I will never do it. Right now they are watching me doing it. This thing in marble hall is like a movie. I knew it, and I did.
We getting money, don't care about what they on.
Thank you so much for choosing this video. Once again, if you're new to this channel, be sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Now on the screen right here, we have gold, and for the past 2 weeks, we've been going up and we've been willing to go up. So actually for the first week, we wanted to go up, but we got out on a stop loss right here. We waited the market to get to this point before we can go up again, and now we are still in there. Now let's switch to 4-hour time frame to see actually how we did manage to hit our stop loss. This is what we are having currently on a 4-hour time frame. So we've been in since here and we've been going up. The market started ranging at this point. Before that point, let me just switch here. So before ranging at this point, we saw the market also correcting again here, where we could have used this as our second entry, but we didn't. We could have used this as our second entry somewhere right here. Once this break out, our stop loss will be somewhere right here. We are still aiming the same target. However, that didn't happen. We didn't even go in. We just moved our stop loss to this level right here. Just moved our stop loss to this level right here, and we waited to see the behavior on the market, and gold continued shooting up, and then it started correcting again at this point right here. Once it leaves this channel, we were able to move this line right here to this point right here. Now here's what happened. It went up and finally came back to hit our stop loss right there. We were expecting the market to at least come retest and then shoot back up. So we were just like, okay, we'll see what the market is doing, and it did actually hit back as a retest. However, it took us out on a stop loss hunt somewhere right here. So it's fine. We are waiting to see what gold has in store for us this upcoming week. Are we still continuing to the upside to complete our structure, or we are looking for something different this time around? We don't know. We are just going to wait up until we see what will happen. As I'm currently watching here, I can see this level right here being respected first here, and then now it's been respected again. So one might look at this as a retest to the upside to form some sort of a double top here, and then continue shooting back down. So we'll just see what happens. We will just reanalyze this pair and then get straight into it. Now on the screen I have USD JPY. Can see also on USD JPY we did hit our stop loss, and this time we did hit a negative stop loss. Remember on gold we were in profit, and we were actually looking some profits as the market is shooting up. However, it took us out on a stop loss, of which it was in profit. But here we went in somewhere right here. This is the setup that we sent in the group. Let me just switch to a smaller time frame. So this is the setup that we sent to the group. We're waiting for the market to bounce here and then we go up. First of all, this is what we expected. It didn't go accordingly. The second one, still it didn't go accordingly. Now one would ask, why were you looking for buying opportunities instead? In the video, on my previous video where I was doing the analysis, I did mention that all I'm seeing on USD JPY is the continuation patterns to the upside. Ever since from here, we saw this continuation right there. We saw this one right here, it broke out and then went up. So it was somewhere right here, so I was expecting the very same pattern to happen here again. However, that didn't happen. And then I got to realize that this zone right here plays a very important role. Maybe it's visible on the daily time frame. So this zone right here plays a very big role, as you can see from here up until here. So it's like maybe the market is coming to retest at that zone once again, and that's why we had this opportunity right here. That's why we were expecting to go up here. We went in, however it didn't go well, and you can see there we hit our stop loss. Now let's move to another pair. On the screen right now I have Euro AUD. On a previous video I did mention that we were about to cross this line right here, and once that is confirmed, then we continue to shooting down. Also, someone might have looked at it this way, that we have this channel right here. You can see the market been in here, so we were waiting at least to come back down here before we can continue shooting up. However, that didn't happen. This is what happened. The market did indeed cross this line where we were expecting it to cross before we can get our entry. We did got our entry, and what happened is that it went down. So as it went down, we couldn't lock profits. Remember, when you have to lock profits, you have to wait. Let's just say you took a sell somewhere right here, and then the market start to, you need to wait up until it goes down here. Now you're going to put your stop loss somewhere here. Once the market correct again, you put your stop loss somewhere right here. You don't just put your stop loss anyway. So we were waiting for that type of a correction in order for us to place our stop loss. However, that didn't happen. So as you can see right here, I was expecting something of that nature, where it breaks out and then correct and then continue shooting back down, but then that didn't happen. I was expecting to at least put my stop loss to break even once it goes down there, but then kept on shooting back up and obviously got us out on a stop loss once again. So yeah, man, we are learning. One thing I've realized is that in the forex market, you're just going to lose, you're just going to win, you're just going to lose. However, if your losses are higher than, if your wins are higher than your losses, you are still on the right track. So now let's see one more pair, of which is USD CHF. On the screen right now I have USD CHF, and yeah, I have to highlight this one. Even though we were on a losing week, we didn't lose. Actually, we made some profits due to the risk management that we were applying on these trades. Now here's one thing I want to show you. Last week we were expecting the market to at least shoot back down somewhere right here before it can continue shooting up, because all we saw again here was a continuation to the upside. As you can see here, the market broke out on this triangle structure, and then also broke out on this channel right here. We were expecting nothing here, but it broke out to the downside before it can continue shooting back up, and that didn't happen. So we marked this level, and then we also had this level right here. So I did mention that I'm seeing something of this nature, where it goes down and then up, down, and then before we can actually further analyze what will happen on the market. So as I was in the market, last week we had this, something like of this nature here, but once the market opened, I started seeing the market was ranging around these areas right there, and then that's why I got to have this line right here and adjusted this one right here also, so that will give me like a sniper entry to the downside. And I did cut that sniper entry. We went down, we hit our TP like with just few candles, 1 2 3 4 candles on an hour time frame. Then we were out. That's like 4 hours of which is like one candlestick on a 4-hour time frame. So we were out, and the market started like correcting, which giving us another entry at this breakout. So we drew this channel again right here, and then the market finally broke out. Then we took sales again, we went out somewhere right there. This was a very rewarding trade, as you can see where it is right now. If we were in that mentality of like moving stop loss and not having a TP, we would have caught a lot of pips on this one. As you can see right here, after this move right here, we could have moved our stop loss to this point, and then we will have this one again. So we're going to do this. Re-enter if we want to re-enter. Could have done this. Could have done this while we are still having this trade or the other trade right there. So we could have just scaled this to the downside, adjusting our stop loss as we move with the market. However, we didn't do that. We only caught 2 trades on this one, of which the first trade you can take it as like closing the losses we had on the other pairs, and then the second trade could be our profit. Even though we had a very rough week, it was still a rewarding week. So yeah, that's all we had this week. I hope we have learned something on these videos, that no matter how good you are, or no matter how good you think your strategy is, you will never always win in the market. There are some days where you're going to take some losses. Just know how to take less losses and more profits. It's your boy Ernest Mampana, and if you have watched up until this very end, be sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. I will see you on the next video.